Hi, and welcome to Fifi's Fabulous Adventure. This is my first video. I'm very nervous and very self-conscious. This is hard for me, but I want to put this out for my weight loss journey and also to help other people who are big like me and don't know what to do anymore because you cannot get surgery in the States. I am scheduled to have gastric sleeve surgery with Dr. Ortiz on December 11th, which is 10 days from now. I'm on my 5th week of pre-op. I'm almost down 30 pounds, which is fine. But the main thing I'm worried about is if my liver shrunk enough, because I've been really struggling. I realized why diets never work for me. And it's because I didn't want to deal with things. And when it started getting hard, not because of the food, but because of the emotions that were coming up, I just wouldn't deal with it. I would eat and make it go away. I would get angry and I would justify what I was doing and I would go right back to what I was doing before. And now I know why, because the pain and the anger that comes sucks. I've been very emotional and angry for no reason. It's been a crazy 5 weeks, but I know that once this journey is at its end, I'll look back and realize that this was the biggest part of my journey, is learning how to deal with these feelings without food. And if I can do that, I feel like I've got it whooped. But I do want to have my tool to help. I don't think that weight loss surgery is easy by any means. It's not the easy way out, and people who think it is have never been through it. But it's the only way that I know that I can get this done forever. When I started this journey, I was 404 pounds, and I'm now down like 376, I think. It's not quite 30, but when I hit 200 pounds at 16, I hit 300 pounds at 22, and I hit 400 pounds at 41. And I know if I keep going at this rate, by the time I'm 50 or 60, there's nowhere else for me to go but to the bed or the nursing home. And that's one of my biggest fears, is being bedbound, because I'm a goer. I love to go. I love to shop. Used to I could shop for 12 hours at a time and never never bat an eye. But now I can barely walk. I have to ride the cart at Walmart. And half the time you get there and you can't find one. So it's limited what I can do. And it's made me feel like less than a human. I don't even feel like a person anymore. And nobody deserves that. I have a meniscal tear in my right knee, and I went to the surgeon, and he said, if you don't lose a massive amount of weight, I won't touch you. There's nothing I can do for you. And if you don't, you're going to be in a nursing home because you're not going to be able to walk. And praise God, my husband was with me that day. He wasn't supposed to go, and he went anyway. Because had he not, I would have found the tallest building I could find and jumped and never thought a thing about it. When I hit 400 pounds, I was suicidal every day. And I thought it was because of my bipolar. And part of it probably is. I mean, I've struggled with bipolar for the last 20 years. But I think a lot of it is just losing hope. Like, I had nowhere to go. Nothing else I could do. I tried every diet in the world. I had starved myself. I've tried for the last 4 years to get gastric sleeve surgery in the States, and it never would happen. And so every day I would sit around here and think of ways to kill myself and get rid of my body so that my family didn't have to deal with me. And I know that sounds crazy to some people, but until you know that depth of hurt and pain and worthlessness, you don't understand. And I know it's selfish. I mean, I have 2 beautiful children. I have a great husband. I have a beautiful house. Like, people from the outside probably think I have everything. And I do. But I can't enjoy it because I'm so miserable within myself. So this opportunity for me to go to Tijuana and have gastric sleeve surgery with Dr. Ortiz has changed my life. And I want to use this channel to advocate to people that it's okay, if you can't get it here in the States, to go to Tijuana and not be scared. Now, I can't vouch for every company, but I know that I have full faith and trust in EOC and Dr. Ortiz. And I'm going to video my whole trip, and I'm going to post it for you to see, so that it takes away the stigma. Because when I tell people I'm going to Mexico for gastric sleeve surgery, like, their mouth drops. They're like, why would you do that? But I feel completely safe. I'm not scared. My sister's going with me. Praise God. She's the only one crazy enough to deal with me. But I'm happy she's going. She's going to get a free vacay in Tijuana, so it's all good. But my family is they're excited now. I don't think they were when I first told them, and my husband definitely was not. But the page for EOC, our Facebook page, has changed his opinion. There are so many great people on there that have helped me out tremendously, and I try to help people as best I can if it's something I know. But the amount of support and information they give is phenomenal. I mean, there's not a question that you can't ask that can't be answered. And I feel completely humbled to be able to go and do this. The cost was it was a third of what it is to have it here in the States. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on here, so I'm not going to yet. But anyway, I'm going to get into it more later and see what I can and can't do. But I want to advocate as much as possible, because I know that there are people out there like me who are morbidly obese. I mean, that used to bother me, but now I know I am, and who have no hope. And I don't want anybody to have to go through what I have. I remember when I was young, when I wasn't so big, it hurt my feelings for people to call me fat really bad. And the bigger I got, it got to the point to where I would beat them to the punch and make a joke about it. And that just got to where that's my way of life. I'm the funny fat girl. And it's really scary to me, because I don't know how else to be besides the funny fat girl. And my sister says, well, you'll just be the slim funny girl, but that's something I'm going to have to figure out. And you're welcome to watch and join along with me. You're welcome to give feedback. Just remember what my mama says. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. She also said pretty is as pretty does, which is what I try to live by. No, I'm not beautiful. Yes, I'm fat. Whatever you want to say, that's fine. But my heart is good. And I know that. So my beauty is coming from the inside. I'm not the typical YouTuber, I don't think. I don't know how to do all the fancy stuff and this and that, but I know how to open up my heart to people and show you what I'm talking about, what I'm feeling. It's just, I'm going to have to look at it as a journey, a long journey. And that's why I want you to go with me, because every time I've started a diet, I wanted immediate results, and that doesn't happen. I mean, we know that. But with this, there's so many changes that are going to be happening that if I don't look at it as a journey and take it day by day, I'm going to lose my mind. And being bipolar does not help that. But I take my meds every day just like I'm supposed to. I still struggle with bipolar, no matter what I take, no matter what I do. I go to therapy, I do all this. But I feel like a lot of it was deeper than that, with the pain and the anger that I pushed down with food all these years. I lost my grandmother when my son was 1, not quite 1, he was 11 months. And that was the hardest thing I've ever been through. I mean, she was my everything, and I miss her every day. But I don't think I ever really grieved. I think I just went along with what I had to do because I'm always the strong one. I'm always the one taking care of stuff. And I don't ever let myself process or grieve. I would just eat. And 9 months later, I lost my grandfather. I was with him when he passed. And still again, I'm the one taking care and not processing, not grieving. I mean, I grieved. I cried and I was upset, but I don't think I really felt it because I used so much food. And between the time that they died and now, I think I've gained at least 100 pounds. And then I lost my great-grandmother. I was with her, helping, with her when she passed. And then my mother-in-law, same thing. So I keep putting myself in these situations that I'm not equipped to deal with without food. So that's one thing I've got to learn is when to step back and let somebody else, take over, because I feel like I can do anything and I try. But a lot of times it's to my detriment. And because I don't have the tools to deal with it, I just kept eating. And I know I'm rambling on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to give information on this first video. By the way, I haven't even told you my name. My name is really Angie, but Fifi is my nickname. So that's where I got the title, Fifi's Fabulous Adventure. I'm 41 years old, and I started out weighing 404 pounds. I do not have a goal weight. I have a dream of being able to walk without pain, being able to run with my kid. My daughter graduates in May, and I want to walk on the field without pain. I know that I won't be to my goal by then, but to just be able to walk out there would be great. When she goes to college in the fall, I want to be able to help her move without pain. There's so many things that I still want to do. And if I get this weight off, my whole life will change. And I can't wait. But then again, I have to wait. Anyway, I want you to come on this adventure with me. If you want to come, click the like button, subscribe. I'll be posting more videos. I'm going to post my entire trip. My sister's going to video. I'll try to do another video before I go. Maybe a packing video or something like that, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble on. Have a wonderful day and a fabulous adventure.